can assume this is working then, since I can't edit it. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Slime Rancher from the Xbox. I am Ninja96, and as the more eagle-eyed of you may notice, I've been playing a little bit in between episodes. I was actually planning on playing a bit more. Hi there Beatrix, the name's Thora West. I'll keep my introduction short on account of the fact we have work to do. It's a long time Slime Rancher on the far range, and head of the welcome wagon for your local range exchange. The range exchange is a network of ranchers just like yourself who are looking to trade what they've got for what they need. Slimes, plorts, food, whatever. All you need to do is check out the range exchange machine daily and be sure to trade. Get your trade completed by noon. As more ranchers get added to your network, you should receive a hearty hello from them, so check your inbox. Well, enough jawling. We got slimes to wrangle. Adios, Beatrix. Thora. Well, thanks, Thora. That's this thing over here, by the way, that I kind of touched on. So at the moment they want 13 pink slimes and 9 carrots, and in exchange they will give us some plorts and nothing really interesting. Yeah, so I've got some more money. I've upgraded this, I don't remember if you were there for that. I've been collecting some carrots and some pogo fruit, and we're going to actually put up another corral just here. Because our first order of business today is rock slimes. Now we're growing carrots. It feels only appropriate. Hello, pogo fruit. It feels only appropriate that we start collecting some different types of slimage. So we're just going to collect as much food from out here as we can, because we do need an awful lot of it. So how are we doing, everyone? We good? Yeah, good. I've still not quite got used to the whole one-sided conversation thing, despite the fact I have them, you know, with real people on a daily basis. So yeah, rock slimes. I need to. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, and you, please. Thank you. Ow, that was uncalled for, wasn't it? I haven't managed to move my Twitch overlay, so yeah, there's a story for you. I'm now recording on Twitch and not Beam, because it kind of changes where the difficulties lie rather than fixes any of the difficulties. Rather than having to download episodes to edit them and all that stuff on Beam, Twitch will let me just upload straight onto YouTube, which is good. Because at the moment, the whole editing, downloading, rendering, uploading process is not very time effective. But the downside is that the Xbox, like, they have a partnership with Beam, which means that the Xbox is kind of optimized for Beam streams, as I'm sure they like to be called. Which, you know, it's fine. It's annoying because it means that this chat overlay thing is directly over the information I kind of need for this game, which is annoying. And I don't think there's a way of me changing it. But, you know, I can live with that. I hope at some point soon I'll be able to change some stuff. Yeah. The other problem I have is that I don't know how to open the map, which I'm told is definitely a thing by the internet and other peeps, but I don't really, no, I don't not believe them. I cannot get it to work. So my hope is that it's because there's like a button somewhere in the world I can press to activate the map for that segment, or something like that. Yep. So, are these grown yet? Nope, of course not. So yeah, we're just gonna squirt these rock slimes in here and feed them up on some lovely tasty carrots. Ow. Ow. It's actually really difficult to do this without a plort collector. And we may as well keep these guys fed. So we must have 20 pogo fruit in our inventory. Which reminds me, the next upgrade I want to get is this tank booster for 350. Now we can carry 30 of each thing. And I can't stress how useful that is to society as a whole that that is possible. I need to pick up these pink plorts. Plort. 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 And yeah, try and make as much money as possible. Although that said, strictly speaking, our objective for today's episode is not money based or slime based, really. I mean, technically we've got some rock slimes, but our main goal for today's episode is secret. You'll find out. I'll tell you what. Let's play a little game, shall we? So, I don't understand people that do this, but you know what? If you're one of those people, good on you. Write down in the comments below what you reckon today's objective will be, because I mean, obviously, no one is gonna skip to the end of the video to find out, because that would be spoilers, and that ruins the fun, doesn't it? Anyway, in the meantime, we are just basically going to be hoarding some pogo fruit, trying to grow some veg, and collecting up some rock slimes. Oh, those tars have all just... Oh, look at that. Wasn't that pretty? There also... Maybe I should collect some tabby slimes as well, actually. Tell you what, that could be our secondary objective. I'll go to the next sort of area while we wait for our crops to finish growing. Because that's kind of a hot spot for tabby slimes. And collect some plorts along the way, don't really need carrots. I was saying something earlier. I had a sort of semi-decent, not very well thought out plan for what I was going to say in today's episode. And it's all gone out the window. Oh yeah, I was talking about the map, wasn't I? Yeah, it's an update that happened in the last few days that I can't seem to get working. I'm not entirely sure whether that's because I'm not doing it properly, or if the update doesn't work properly. But yeah, anyway, this is the next area. It doesn't actually have anything new, but it does have a whole bunch of these tabby slimes, which we're going to suck up. How you doing, Meowers? Oh, there's one of these as well. I had a great big tree like this here, along the edge of my property back on Earth. It had been there before anyone could remember. Survived all kinds of change around it, and then one day it began to notice it was dying. Wasn't anything unnatural, it was just its time, I suppose. Then I realised if I didn't do something, I'd end up like that tree. I spent my whole life in the same place. I wasn't going to let that happen, so I bought a ticket to the far, far range the very next day. Wow, this guy is... He sounds pretty hardcore when it comes to far, far range exploration. What's up here? Ooh. Need to remember to come back up here. Yeah, tabby slime. Oh, whoops. That is basically the role of the pink slimes in these areas. Oh, tar. The pink slimes in these kinds of areas are basically just to make it more likely for a tar to spawn. So, excuse me. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna squeeze past. And we're very nearly at our target of 30 pogo fruit, which is nice. You know what? We're not even going to go back to the farm. We're going to go straight to our next objective. So if you haven't already written it in the comment section below, then you've just missed your chance. You've officially lost your only opportunity in today's episode to get internet points. Because this over here is our next goal. I'm 90% sure there's a way back up from here. I hope so. So if we just come over here, you'll see there's a pink slime over there. He is in fact that large. It's not like a visual illusion or a glitch. This here is called a pink Gordo. And basically we just have to pump him full of food. And eventually he'll get bigger and bigger and bigger until he pops. There we go. And when he pops, he will produce, well, slimes. Let's just No, don't eat the cube berry. I want that. It'll produce a bunch of pink slimes, which we're going to just squirt into the sea. And these crates. A cube berry, nice. A stony hen just there, I don't really care. And one of these shiny one of these shiny fellas. A slime key. These slime keys will open gates that open up into sort of new areas. And ideally, I don't want to spend them until I know where I'm spending them. Because the problem I had in my first playthrough was I didn't really do things in order. I tried to extend and explore as far as I could go before doing anything. And that meant I just couldn't keep track of where I had been, what I'd done. It was a nightmare. To use the popular Banjo-Kazooie ninjasism. Oh my god, I need to... Oh, yes. That'll be the topic for the next episode, ninjasisms. Yeah, so I couldn't keep track of what I was doing, what I had done, what I hadn't done, and it was not too fun. So this time, I want to try and 100% complete an area before I move on to the next one, in as many cases as possible. So, let's just harvest these carrots. And this is where it gets interesting, because we're not actually going to be keeping these guys. We're going to be mixing them together with tabby slimes. Because we want to be able to produce tabby plorts, but we don't have any good supply of meat. So the solution to that is mix them together. So we're going to give them a whole bunch of carrots to eat. Hopefully we'll be able to see it. These rock guys will produce blue plorts, and then the tabbies... Oh, look at that, right in front of us. And there we go, we have a rock tabby largo. So then when this guy eats a carrot, he will produce... What are you doing? He will produce tabby plorts for us without having to use up any chickens, which is brilliant. They are they are very large, and you can't stack them up. So they're quite a bit more difficult to handle, but that's okay. And we got this cube berry, which is excellent news as well. So yeah, now we have cube berries. Growing pogo fruit is basically irrelevant, because these are generic and no slime prefers it. So there's no actual drawback. Well, there's no actually benefit to growing these over other types of fruit. So as soon as this tree dies, which it might not actually, there is a chance that now you have to physically remove it. I think that costs, doesn't it? Does it? I don't know. Oh, 10 gold, that's fine. So we're just going to replace them with cube berries. So now our next objective is literally just make lots of monies. And that's basically the only objective we have until we start getting into, well, until we get the phosphor slimes going. But we've got quite a nice little farm going here. Another carrot. And yeah, the issue with having largos is whereas in here I could just go in, it doesn't really matter that I'm sucking up mostly pink slimes because I can just squirt them back out again. But with these guys, if I go in to suck up this plort, I pick them up and then it kind of blocks me off. Which means a plort collector is necessary for 500 new bucks. So we're just going to have to be kind of sneaky about this and try and suck up the ones in the corners first. Ow. Cool. I'll have to do. Have a carrot. I have several carrots, I don't know how many I've got. I could probably nab these as well. No, don't go in there. So yeah, as soon as they hit 500, I'm going to put a plot collector on the rock tabbies. Which is right. Oh no, look at that. How unfortunate is that? 9 plots away. It's not fair, really, is it? Bam. Put a plot collector on there, and that will make things a lot easier. Here we go. So this time they want 17 pink slimes, 6 phosphor, and 11 tabby in exchange for loads of carrots and pogo fruits. Nah, it's not worth it. Those are very rarely worth it. Where am I putting this? Just here. Plot collector. Nice. So now when we go around here, you can press this button and it'll suck up all the plots. Anyway, it's sort of worth picking up these carrots and sort of redistributing them. Oh, you know what? It's something to do. Let's go try and find 6 phosphors, 11 tabbies, and some pinks. I can't actually be collecting these plots, really. Can't see how many we have. Really annoying. I'll just keep on sucking them up. Ow. There's a tabby over there. Nab the tab. Oh, we can't. No. No. Oh. For some reason, rocks have spawned around here. You. Thank you. Nothing. Well. Oh, I think it's more worth just collecting the plots, to be honest. I'll keep this. I'll keep the tabby and pink slimes because I'll be able to just pop them into the thing. But yeah, I reckon I'm better off just picking up all these plots. When I say all these plots, I mean the no plots that are anywhere around here. It's actually kind of interesting that one day seems to be about, well, I mean, it's about an episode long. But yeah, it's kind of not like a lot of games, and it's kind of like Minecraft in that the amount of time that's elapsed isn't necessarily important. With the exception of, I think there are certain things that get unlocked over time. But yeah, it's basically irrelevant. So, you can get back in your cage, please. So yeah, now you can see the use of this. So I can just go suck them all up. And take them over to be sold. Now look at us, we're rich. Filthy stinking rich. So rich, in fact, that I think... Let's upgrade our farmland, shall we? So actually, these Q berries now can only be used on the pink slimes for the time being. Which I hadn't thought about, but never mind. Oh no, don't escape! No, bad slimies. Bad slime. Yeah, these Q berries aren't actually that useful yet. But never mind. I'm gonna put a net on the top of here. 425? You serious? Nah. Grow twice as fast or maximum yield. Maximum yield. And the carrot one, nah. That guy's on top. So I mean, yeah, this is basically my slancher life for the next few days. It's just making some more monies, passing the time, you know. I need to put several things on this corral, ready for the next episode. Well, not ready. I mean, next episode I'll be upgrading that corral a whole bunch. Just squirt some applause in there. Bam. No. Bam. Pulse wave unlocked. Add a pulse wave emitter feature to your backpack that pushes away slimes whenever you need some personal space. Yeah, it's not that useful. Yeah, I guess we'll just spend the last couple of minutes trying to find some wild plots. Actually, let's collect these phosphor slimes up now. We'll probably shorten the next episode a little bit, but we'll take some content away. But yeah, next episode we're going to get the phosphor slimes going in full force, because in my first playthrough, these guys, whew, they got me a lot of moolah. So yeah, now that area down there is basically irrelevant to us. Yeah, actually, let's explore in a this'ly direction. This entire cave system was sealed off from a cave-in when I first discovered it. Maybe that's why the fellas up ahead are so grumpy. Haven't had a bite in a long time. In any case, don't let that long-awaited bite come from your own rump. Bring some food to calm them down. So yeah, these guys in here are feral slimes, so you can't tame them at all. If I try and give them a hug, look, ow, they're trying to eat me. So we're just gonna go up here. And yeah, this is a slime door. We need a slime key to open it. But I won't be doing that just yet. I think there's at least one, possibly two more episodes in this area before that becomes necessary. Ow. And even then, I'm not certain which way we're going to be going from there. So I'm just going to suck up some more plorts. Collect some chickens, actually. May as well. And yeah, I'll head back now. Chicken. More for any more or nope? Oh, you forget just how like slow and unmaneuverable and poor you are to start off with. Right, so I want to put that rock slime in there. Then these carrots can go in there. These carrots growing yet? These carrots take their sweet time. And here I want to put in an air net and a solar shield. But I tell you what, I'll do that in between episodes. Thank you everyone very much for watching. If you have, if you haven't, then you know, clearly not thank you, unthank you. But for the people who did actually watch this entire video, disregard the unthank you and pay attention. Thank you everyone for watching. This has been Ninjas96 on Slime Rancher. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then like the video and all that jazz, because it really does help out. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.